What's good, YouTube? If you love basketball, you have come to the right place. In today's film, I'm going to be breaking down the Brooklyn Nets top to bottom, starting with the coaching staff and then going into the top 8 players and breaking down film on them and giving you my opinion on why the Brooklyn Nets are going to win the Eastern Conference this year. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, win the Eastern Conference. So let's get right into it. Hit it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea why no one is talking about the coaching staff on the Brooklyn Nets, but this is something that we need to address. The Nets have 3 Hall of Famers on the coaching staff that each bring their unique own attributes to this team. Starting from the left, we have Mike D'Antoni as an assistant coach. Yes, D'Antoni, the man responsible for some of the best offensive teams in the modern era of basketball. Think Harden's Rockets and Phoenix's glory days with Mr. Steve Nash, which brings me to the man in the middle. Steve Nash is the Nets head coach for this year. What does he bring to the table? I don't know, maybe a viewpoint from one of the greatest true guards to ever lace him up. Steve Nash has that calm demeanor that I love, especially when you have so much talent on your roster. And lastly, on the right, we've got Amari Stoudemire as a player development assistant. Now, this may not seem like anything impactful, but ladies and gentlemen, I know he is going to play a massive role in managing that relationships in the locker room with players and taking on that player coach type role. Also, Can we take in the fact that D'Antoni coached Nash and Stoudemire in all of their primes? So you already know that chemistry is about to be elite. But, ladies and gentlemen, now that we've gone over the notable coaching staff, let's jump right into breaking down the Brooklyn Nets roster through a film session. Alright, so really quickly I'm going to be breaking down the film on these 8 Brooklyn Nets, starting with the first unit, and then we'll dive into the 3 players I see cracking the rotation for the postseason. We've got Kyrie Irving at the 1, Caris LeVert at the 2, Joe Harris at the 3, Kevin Durant at the 4, and Jared Allen at the 5. Then we have Spencer Dinwiddie coming off the bench as the backup PG, DeAndre Jordan as the backup 5, and Jeff Green as the backup 3 or 4. Let's get right into film. Hit it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Uncle Drew, Mr. Kyrie Irving to start. So here we're going to see Tyus lose the ball. Kyrie Irving's going to grab it, bring it up the full court. And what I want you to watch is Joe Harris, how open he is. Alright, so what we have here is Kyrie's going to bring the ball up, and Jaylen Brown and Tice are going to be so concerned with picking up Kyrie because he's such a threat. Look at this. Jaylen Brown doesn't even pay attention to Joe Harris. Hand down, man down. That boy's going to hit it every single time. He's opening up and unlocking Harris. All right, in this play, we've got Kyrie in the half court. He's going to work on this switch, right? Everyone's concerned. Again, Marcus Smart is sagging off Joe Harris because he is trying to help out if Kyrie goes left, right? So Kyrie, again, he's going to set the play. It's going to be a little bit of a double screen. They got the switch. Now Marcus Smart is watching. Look at his eyes. Oh, shoot. Joe Harris is open. Hand down, man down, bang. Joe Harris is unlocked because of Kyrie and KD's ability to score. Now here we've got Kyrie. He's going to pass the ball off. And look at that. So you've got KD and Kyrie Irving in a little backdoor screen, right? And what this does is these 2 players guarding them are so concerned with sticking to their man that you get a miscommunication and an easy layup for Kyrie Irving. Beautiful. Next play, we got Durant with the ball. Kyrie's going to be in the corner for the 3, and they're playing something like a zone. It looks a little bit of a zone because they're sagging off the weak side and helping in the paint. And this is what you have, guys. You got Kyrie Irving and you got KD, and you can't stop these guys. They're going to hit threes, so you got to live with that. But that's tough. Kyrie, look at that. Hits it right in the corner. Bang. That's tough. Next up, we have Caris LeVert, a lethal third option. So here we have him bringing the ball up. Easy screen. Okay, you're going to go under. I'm Caris LeVert. I'm going to hit that. Sorry about that. So here again, we have him bring the ball up. Jared Allen's going to set a simple screen. Takes no time off the clock. You're going to go under, jam the brakes, pull up. I'm LeVert. I do this. Thank you very much. Next play, LeVert's going to be, it's a design play for him. He's in the corner. He's going to come up in front of 3 Celtics. Jason Tatum comes to block it, and he still finishes. That's tough. So here we have him curling up the wing. Allen's going to set the screen, roll, or no, he's just going to pop. LeVert is going to finish in front of three Celtics. Wow, this guy can score with any. Next up, we have Joe Harris. And here you're going to see him, an easy just pin down off the ball. This guy's going to hit those shots. It's just tough. It's tough to guard. You got Kyrie and KD to worry about. Look at that. The focus is on KD in the paint. Pin down. He's going to hit that. You're not going to get to that. Unfortunately, that's what you're going to have to live with Brooklyn. Another great piece, Joe Harris, to space the floor. Wow, pan that camera to him. He deserves it. Incredible. Next play, we have yet another just somewhat of a pin down switch. He's going to hit these. Like I said, you have so much to worry about on offense with the Brooklyn Nets that having a Joe Harris to space the floor is just, it kills the defense when they hit these. It's so tough. You stop KD and Kyrie back to back, and then you have Joe Harris hit this. That's just tough to your demeanor and morale. Wow, what a piece to have Joe Harris with this team. Incredible. Next up, this man needs no introduction. KD, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so here we have KD on D, and his length actually gets him the block, brings the ball up the court, signature hezzy in your face. That's just greatness, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, in the corner, KD gets the tip with that long arm, and he doesn't get enough credit for this. He's a solid defender, right? Gets the ball, brings it up, 2 dribbles, 1, 2, hezzy, in your face, tray away. That's just greatness. You got to respect that. That's just lethal. Wow. Next up, another play, we have KD on defense. So Marcus Smart is going to attack, and KD's playing the 5 here, right? So because he's so long, he affects that. Kyrie's he's smaller, he's on Marcus Smart, but KD affects that, and Kyrie gets the block because of KD. Wow. He affects all facets. Then we get KD here in the post with his back. See, that's what LeBron does lots. KD can do this too, He's long, gets the ball. Now he's just waiting and looking for a cutter. Joe Harris, that's tough, ladies and gentlemen. You can't really stop that. You just got to pray Joe Harris misses that. KD is affecting everything, though. Next, we have Jarrett Allen, the center. All right, so on this play, it doesn't look like much, but we're going to get the shot up, and Jarrett Allen's size is going to allow him to get that board and finish above the rim. Ladies and gentlemen, there's not much really more you can ask for than your big to roll to the rim and beat anyone that's smaller to that board, right? Gets the board, doesn't bring it down, or he brings it down and then slams it. That's beautiful. He doesn't need to do much more than that with such a high-powered offense. Just do everything well, right? Again, here what we see is he sets the screen and then rolls. And what you need to watch is look at Tice, right? So when Jarrett Allen rolls, Tice has to worry about Jarrett Allen on the lob threat, so he can't step up, because if he steps up, then it's just an easy lob, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Next, we have Spencer Dinwiddie, a reliable guard who can take some of the responsibility away from Kyrie Irving. Here we have a simple play where Dinwiddie gets the block, runs full court, and beats the Celtics to the basket, which is beautiful. It doesn't seem like much, ladies and gentlemen, but Dinwiddie has a long reach. He is 6'6", so he can, he isn't a liability on defense. He's going to bring the ball up, push it, and beat the athletic Jaylen Brown with the reverse. This is great because it takes away from Kyrie having to do everything all the time. Again, we've seen this clip. Dinwiddie's going to set it up from the half court. And I want you to look at Kyrie Irving, right? Kyrie Irving is gassed. The reason this is so key is because Dinwiddie can take some of the responsibility from Kyrie so that he doesn't always have to be on. See here, this play is he's just sitting in the corner and he's getting his breath. That is key. Next up, we have DeAndre Jordan, the board monster and the veteran. So we've seen this play before. Kyrie's going to set it up. But what I want you to look at is DeAndre's ability to make plays, right? He's a big man. He's going to be coming off the bench, and we know he's going to get the boards. But beautiful. He looks for his guys, fakes to the left, and sets up the bounce pass. That's all you can ask for coming off the bench. Your big man to contribute. You know he's going to get the boards. That's beautiful. That's what I like to see. Ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, we have Jeff Green, the veteran. This guy is an incredible story. After getting open heart surgery, he came back to the league, and he's finishing monster dunks like this. He's what you call a seasoned veteran, ladies and gentlemen. Sets the pick, rolls to the basket, and with his athleticism, he crams that one down. This guy is perfect on any team because you can insert him. He's your utility guy. He brings the energy and that hypes up the bench. Beautiful. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed my film breakdown and analysis. I spent the entire weekend putting this film together for you because I want to hear your take on the Brooklyn Nets. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of this video. Did you like the full team analysis, and do you agree that the Nets are the best team in the Eastern Conference? Now, in my opinion, I think it is the Nets conference to lose, with KD and Kyrie as the most lethal scoring duo in the NBA, and with the pieces around them like Karis LeVert and Joe Harris, they should end the season with the number 1 ranked offense. If, and I want to emphasize if, Kyrie and KD can share the touches when it comes down to the final minutes, and Brooklyn can have a top 10 defense, mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, they will be coming out of the East. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed today's film breakdown video, make sure you go ahead, hit that subscribe button so you're notified each and every time I post a new breakdown film. This has been Better Through Ball. I'm your host, Wiseman, and I'm clocking out, guys. Peace.